Oh, good. New stickers for the car. New little stickers. Retinted the back windscreen and put another sticker on there. And we got our entire logo printed as well to jack on here. How good's that look? Easily one of our favourite meals. Enchiladas. We are about to do a tour of the former World War II Navy ship HMAS Whyalla. It's pretty cool to see such an old vessel restored and open to the public for tours and everything like that. So pretty excited to get on board and look around. I'm really excited about this.
I'm not as excited.
But that's all right. I do things that she likes that I'm not that interested in doing either. So this is one of the times where I get to drag Courtney along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was better than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be really boring.
It was good. It was a good tour. They've done a really good job of keeping that ship, I guess, intact and sort of inhabitable for people to walk through and see how it was.
Yeah.
So between its service in the Navy and it winding up here in Whyalla, it was like a survey ship, like an operations ship for the Victorian government. So it worked doing a lot of like buoy work and stuff like that, putting in markers and buoys and stuff like that all around the place. So when they got it back here, they've obviously had to paint it grey again and do a few little things to tweak it to make it like it was when it was in the Navy. But it was really good, really good tour. It was like $15 a person. So
I thought it was cool just like being able to compare it to like the boats you were on.
Yeah. With comparing it to like the modern Navy ships of today and stuff like that, it was really, really cool. And then what else was? Oh, they had a full maritime museum out the back as well. So that was really, really cool to look at. All the stuff in there. I find it funny that there's stuff in maritime museums that the Navy still use, but it's it's in a museum somewhere, but no, we still use it.
Love that.
Good morning.
Morning.
So last night we stayed just outside Whyalla, little free camp on a beach. Wasn't too bad, except we were in the flight path of the Whyalla airport, and thankfully it wasn't a busy airport, but we had like throughout the night a few decent sized planes fly in, and
It was cool.
it was pretty cool. Like literally, like they would have been straight above us. Like so that was pretty cool. And then we did have some locals hooning past in the night, and
got bogged.
One of which got bogged about maybe 500 metres up the beach from where we were, and so for about an hour or two, all we heard was him revving the hell out of it, trying to get it out of this bog and whatnot. And then maybe 2 hours later, some reinforcements came, but otherwise that was a beautiful little spot. Wind picked up for about an hour in the middle of the night, but otherwise it died off and it was really good. And the other cool thing in the marina right here behind us is whenever a fishing boat comes back in to the boat ramp, the dolphins follow it in to try and get any scraps or old bait or anything like that. So we're waiting for a boat to come in, hopefully, and we can go down and get a closer look at some of the locals. So a boat has just rocked up, and we can see swimming back into the marina behind it is a couple of dolphins. So we're very hopeful.
I'm very excited
That it might attract some down here to this particular pontoon, and we can get a closer look. But as with all wildlife, it's unpredictable. Nothing's guaranteed. But fingers crossed. Hello. Hey. Hello. So that was pretty awesome. I actually got to pat the mother dolphin like a couple of times. So if you lay down and reach out, you might just be able to pat a dolphin. So that was awesome. For free too. Like just right place, right time. Watch for an incoming fishing boat and head on down. Courtney's just yelled out to me And she's gone, you need to come here right now and bring the GoPro. I don't know what she's on about. What? Well, I'm not going to be excited. What? Oh, are you kidding me? I ran. I thought it was an animal or something.
I'm so excited! It's a fridge! Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many books.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So we did exactly what we said we were going to do. We headed inland. Wasn't far actually. It was only like maybe 20 minutes, half an hour from Arno Bay towards Cleve. Just a little agricultural sort of farming town.
It was voted agricultural town of the year, but
For South Australia, yeah.
it didn't say what year.
Didn't say what year, so I guess they're just running with it every year. But just outside of town is this little camp. It's managed by the Lions Club, I think. And it was just a donation to camp here. We rocked up and it was like, what, 3:30, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
And there was no one here.
Except the sheep.
Except the sheep and the emus. And then just after we rocked up, the caravan rocked up, and it's now like 7 o'clock and 6 o'clock, daylight savings. It's just changed. And another caravan's rocked up, but the area is huge. We're definitely not camping like in each other's pockets, and the amenities here.
There's flush and toilets, and they're clean, and there's a tap and soap and paper towels.
There's barbecues. What else was there?
The book exchange.
The book exchange.
It's in a fridge. I love it.
Yeah. So at this rate, we're probably going to camp here maybe a couple of days, or we're going to go up to Kimba and then maybe come back down this way and pass through here again, because this spot's awesome.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show, get away from the beaches. Get away from where all the tourists are and where everyone goes. We went to a few spots today that were right along the beach, and every free camp was just, there was just no shelter from anything.
Yeah.
They were packed. There was a caravan in each spot. All the caravan parks are chockers. Yet you drive 20 minutes, half an hour inland, and you get little hidden gems like this just about to yourself.
Very surprising.
Yeah.
I did not expect much from this place.
Yeah.
You didn't talk it up at all, and I was like, why?
Well, I've learned not to talk places up, because every now and again I've seen and read reviews and I'm like, wow, this place sounds awesome. Yeah, super keen. And then you get there and it's a letdown.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's easier just to be surprised by what's out there. But yeah. Anyway, we're cracking a few beers and that'll be us. Going to sleep with the sounds of the emus and the sheep in the paddock beside us. Anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys.
Morning.
So this morning we were rudely awoken, very, very rudely awoken, weren't we? We had a tiny little isolated thunderstorm roll through, and it was like 6:30, so right on sunrise, and there was a couple of crackers, wasn't there?
Yeah.
We had one. I got a little app on my phone and it tells you where the lightning strikes have actually hit, and they're pretty much instant. It's really amazing. But one of them was like 4 k's away, and it shook the hell out of us. It was crazy, like the rumble, and it was just different being outside in a tent like that with lightning hitting so close around. That was pretty crazy. And then we had another one after that, and it was 900 meters, and that really rumbled. But as quick as it came, it quickly went, and it actually turned out to be a really, really nice day today. and we managed to squeeze a walk in, have some lunch, and we're about to leave camp. And we're going to head up and check out another iconic big thing in Kimba. Do you know what it is? Do you remember what it was? No? Well, there you go. Courtney doesn't even remember what it was. I told her the other day, but so it'll be a surprise for all of us, I guess. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All righty.
We have made it halfway across Australia, and there is the big galah.
Yeah, so we could not do this trip around Australia without making the effort to get to Kimba.
It was a little out of the way.
It was very out of the way.
We're going to backtrack,
but because we're doing the Eyre?
Yeah.
Eyre Peninsula. I keep getting confused, Eyre, York. So because we're doing the Eyre Peninsula, we're sort of going down that way and you kind of miss out on Kimba. So we've gone a little bit down the Eyre as far as Arno Bay, and then we've cut up through Cleve and through to Kimba. So this way we didn't miss out on the big galah, because we're trying to tick off as many big things as we can while we're traveling. So
I thought it was just for the halfway across Australia.
Well, it was both. It's the halfway across Australia and the big galah, and we had to get our fridge magnet because that's what we're collecting while we're traveling. Everyone collects stubby coolers, stickers, but fridge magnets kind of last a bit longer than all those things, I think. So yeah, it's the way to go.
Magnets.
Yeah, the magnets are good, but yeah, officially halfway across Australia. How good. Now, when you think of the seafood frontier, where would you think of?
Coast. Anywhere coastal.
Anywhere coastal? Yeah, that's always a good start for
next
seafood
to the
frontier.
ocean.
Yeah. Somewhere like Alice Springs, probably not going to be the seafood frontier. But you know what does confuse me? Kimba. Kimba is supposedly on the seafood frontier. Can you see the water from this lookout? No.
You know I can't.
Is there a port here in Kimba?
No.
No. There's nothing. You're like an hour or more away from the bloody water. But it's the seafood frontier. The start of the seafood frontier.
Yeah, but it even shows like where you are and then where the actual trail is.
You're right. That is a good point. We are here. We're nowhere near the seafood frontier. This is the seafood frontier here. That's not it. Stick to the galah, Kimba. Stick to your big galah and being halfway. Stop trying to dabble in and bite off more than you can chew. You're not the seafood frontier. So we're back at the same spot we were at last night, and the weather has turned to crap.
It's so windy.
Yeah, we're probably getting like 35, 40 kilometre-hour winds. It's picking up all the dust from this paddock. It's starting to spit rain. Right as we're in the middle
trying to make
cooking dinner. Well, sorry, we're not cooking dinner. Courtney's cooking dinner. I do barely any cooking.
You make a good pie.
Yeah, I can cook a pie, throw a pizza on the barbecue. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've just packed everything up in a mad rush in case it does bucket down, so that we can just sit in the car and eat our dinner in the car before climbing up into the tent to go to bed. So
I love this for us.
And it's still like an hour and a half before sunset, and it's almost dark. Like it feels like it's just about dark. So this could be an interesting night.
At least dinner's nearly ready.
Yeah, storms this morning, and now this, the Savo. What else is it going to throw at us? We have resorted to eating our meals in the car. We haven't even plated it up yet. Courtney's got the whole entire lasagna on her lap. So, yeah.
Started raining.
Yeah. And we've at least got the romantic fairy lights. Because the interior light doesn't work in the cruiser.
My other thought is, this is really warm.
Yeah, just going to cuddle the lasagna all night.
I like it. If you grab your plate.
My plate.
And then I'll...
But you're going to dish me up, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to try and put my salad there.
That's my phone. That's a bit better.
Okay, whatever that'll have to do.
That'll do.
It's not pretty.
There we go. Lasagna and salad on the menu in the cab of the car. With a storm going on around us.
At least it's hot.
Yeah, at least it's hot. Alright, I'll sit mine down up here and I'll hold yours while you plate yours up. Is that the plan? Game plan?
Yeah, we'll just do that, yeah.
Next time on Thirsty Ramblers, we go swimming with sharks.